Hi, good morning. How are you, community? I'm feeling that you are all very happy, and I'm very excited right now. I have Mr. Dr. Steve Martin with me. He's the main key, you can say, person leader with Mr. John Storrs. Dr. John Storrs, he's, you can say, king of leadership, and he has spent a lot of time with him for many years. So we met here in Dubai, and now he is also my university, my mentor, my education from some small time. I have learnt a lot of things from Mr. Steve Martin. He's from Canada. He's in, you can say, network marketing industries from last around about 15 years?
About 15 years, yes.
Yes, around about 15 years in this industry, and he's very positive and very good physique also, you can say. And now they have built a Sierra platform with Mr. John and Mr. Happy, and Mr. Steve is top key person of those are working with Mr. John. And he's very nice, very humble, very cooperative, and very positive personality. And please, sir, give us some positive, your time is very precious, positive key points, how we can learn and earn and can be successful with this platform.
Awesome. Well, first of all, welcome. Welcome to Dubai, where
Okay,
at Dubai, we never say goodbye, and the amazing Asira Studios right here in the heart of the city of the future. So absolutely, I remember first meeting you when we met at the airport.
Yes.
And we picked you up in the Asira limousine, which was amazing, and we were able to get to know each other a little bit more. And just through conversation of us talking and what it is that you have a passion for, you know, your passion is to inform and to help people to succeed in life. And that is such an amazing story to have, because that's the story of Asira. The story of Asira is about positively impacting beyond 1 billion people globally. And we're going to do that together with great partners and friends like yourself that are interested in being able to help yourself develop, but also show others how to do the same thing.
Yes.
And you know, when we look at what the platform of Asira is all about, it's truly a platform for the people.
Yes.
Because we know that people from all around the world have different interests. They have different motivations. They have different dreams. But it's important that they dream, and they dream big, because in Asira, we absolutely can make those dreams come true. We have a saying in Asira all the time. It's this: is that it's very expensive to dream small. When you dream big in Asira, you achieve big, and that's what's so great about this. Through systems of success, through an academy, through the services that we provide inside of Asira, we absolutely have the ability to create success stories globally. And that's what I love so much about being able to talk to great people like yourself who are in the world today, impacting people's lives all around the world. So wherever you're from, you know, being from other countries, I'm from Canada, and you're not from Canada.
I'm from
Pakistan, of course, which is very different ways away from each other.
Yes.
But together we can come and we can build.
This is a relationship from network marketing industry. Most important thing is the relationship. Because of this relationship, a lot of people don't know what is a relationship and what you can take advantages and benefits of this relationship. If you have good, positive community with you, and you can't imagine this relationship can change your life. But everybody wants some small money, not value of relations. But in my feeling, from last 16 years, I'm learning still now that money is nothing. It comes and goes. If you have good relations, good positivity with you, and then you will be feel happy at all the moment of your life.
Absolutely. I think that I agree with what you're saying is that money is energy.
Energy.
I consider it energy. And really, money itself, the physical money, has been created, I believe, for one reason, and that is to help people's lives to become better. So many people around the world, though, spend most of their life worrying about lack of instead of how to attract that into their lives. And you know, you mentioned something very important here. You said everything's about relationships, and I totally agree with that, especially in the network marketing industry, but truly in life itself, in business, in relationships. It's all about the people that we meet in our lives. And I talk all the time about 3 different types of relationships. First of all, we have our friendships, where we know each other. Maybe we grew up together, went to school together, and you know, we're friends. And then you build relationships that are known as business relationships. Yes. These are people who have similar interests in what it is going on, and we work together, we mastermind, and we create solutions for what the people are looking for. And then there's a special relationship. This is the coaching and mentoring relationship. This one is very special. Not everybody in the world will have the opportunity to actually have a mentor. Yes. Because a mentor is very special. It's a lifelong relationship. Now, coaching, that's something that people can look for. Because coaching, I believe, is more of a situational. A mentor is life. Yes. A coach is situational. Like, for instance, if I wanted to learn how to play sports, maybe I was a footballer, and I wanted to learn how to be a great footballer, I would get a football coach and get onto a team. If I want to learn in business, I want to be in business and I want to learn how to run business effectively. You know, instead of working hard, let's work smarter. Then I would get a coach. And Asira gives people an opportunity to position themselves in an environment where they can absolutely grow. Because if they're willing to change, they're willing to learn, and they're willing to do a little bit extra, everything is possible. Yes. And this is proof of it right now. Pakistan, Canada, you know, before you were talking to John Sectoris, Greece. Yes, I mean, this is how we can come together, a whole society in the world.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, all these countries all around the world, like more than 60 countries right now where we have active membership. This is amazing. Like, I love it so much. The relationships, 100%. Such a great topic.
Okay, I want to ask some basic thing. When you start this career, how did you get this opportunity? Is it in Canada or any other country when you, who invite you, and what do you understand before? What is this? What kind of business? How can you promote it? How is your failure in this? How is your learning? How you become successful? How did you start this?
And you know, this is the exact question that as a network marketing professional, you should expect to get all the time, because people always want to know where you started, where you came from, how you got there, and how they could possibly do it as well. So your story becomes so powerful. Yes. So for me, when I first got introduced to the industry of network marketing was in 2008. All right. Now, that was a company that had a product that I was very interested in. It was a product that was used every day, all the days, and people use it and continue to use it all the time. Healthy coffee. It was a coffee company.
So, Mr. John?
Yeah, same company. That's where I met John Sectoris. Another great relationship. Started out as a friendship, then a coach, now a mentor. So this is how the whole business works. And it was actually a story like many other stories. A friend of ours, just like you, maybe your friend introduced you to something about network marketing. Why is network marketing such an amazing platform for you to achieve everything in life? Why? Because it has to do with people. Yes. And for you to achieve anything in life, creation of life takes more than one person. Yes. So the fact that network marketing focuses on people from all around the world who come together with the right energy and are able to grow their success. Because I believe when I first looked at network marketing in 2008, I didn't understand the industry. My background was in traditional business. I was in the construction industry. I was in the oil and gas industry. I was real estate. So we had traditional businesses.
All was in Canada?
In Canada, all in Canada. And all my businesses were actually in the same province, in the same 2 cities that I had my businesses in. But when network marketing came into my life, it opened up so many doors because I didn't understand it, but I knew that there was something special about the industry of network marketing. Why? Because it allowed everyone to achieve at a very high level if they were willing to follow a system, willing to learn, change, and willing to go and do the work. Because it's network marketing, not net join and then get paid marketing. That's not a real business.
Working.
This is a working business. It's built on systems of success. And quite honestly, I have never in my life, comparing many, many different types of businesses, different business models, I've never in my life been able to find anything that was more effective use of my time, because that's very important for you to understand, is that you own your time. That should be what you consider your most valuable commodity, because nobody's guaranteed it. We may be here tomorrow, we may not. I'm grateful we're here today. So with that time, what are you doing with that time to effectively build the life and the lifestyle of your dreams? Because I believe a very simple thing. Canadian, we're kind of direct. We're kind of direct and we just go right to the point. I say, if your success, it's your fault. It's up to you to create your success, but I'll do it with you. That's the key. Because not about, oh, it can't happen for me because this happened, or I don't come from the right family, I don't have education, I'm poor. All you are is just making the wrong decisions. Your mind is not correct.
Yes.
Change your mind, change your life.
Yes, we can give them all positive support, all system, but we can't. If you give them one kind of financially help, how many time can you give? You just train them. How can they build? You can say a tree. After that, when this tree will be give you fruits every year, every 6 months. It depends on fruit, which kind of fruit you are. Harvesting. So a lot of things we have in my mind. So I have, when I met with John, Dr. John Storris, he was telling his experience. He worked with around about John sponsored in coffee business 188 people. He invites. He joined for sponsored. So that means he invites around about 400, 500 people.
188 people he sponsored in that last company.
Yes.
And over a 10-year period, 9-year period, he did $1 billion in sales from 188 people. What? How is that possible? And this is the thing. We talk about this all the time.
Yes.
He had the exact same product and compensation plan that over 1 million people in that business had. How come he achieved so high?
Yes. With 188 people, he was telling, from 188 people, 29 worked with himself and
personally
just educate them.
Yep.
Time period was 9 years.
9 years, yeah.
From 9 years, 29 work, 11 make ranks. 11 from them, 188, they achieved something like, you can say rewards, some good, you can say promotions, learning, active, you can say leaders.
Yes.
And 4 were big ranks. Why 188? Because come, understand, do effort, but busy somewhere, not focus, no focus. Just focus was for big ranks. 11 was successful, we can say. 29 work, 11 successful, and 4 were on big ranks. That means 4 become a very huge, you can say, profits, incomes.
We used to teach this all the time, and I know John's numbers because we've talked about him so often, and the numbers that I had in that business were smaller, but I also had smaller sales. I sponsored 98 people.
98 people.
And I was there for 10 years.
10 years.
Yep, 98 people. Of that, I worked with 12.
Superb.
And of those 12, 4, just like John, went big. So the numbers are the numbers. So it matters how you work with those numbers. But this is something that you got to realize, is that in the industry of network marketing, when working with people, I have found the best number to focus on is 40.
40.
Okay, so, and the reason why I say 40 is this. Find eventually in your business and personally sponsor at least 40 people. Why 40? Because I'll tell you right now what's going to happen. 10 of them are going to quit.
Yeah.
10 are going to go to sleep. Okay? You're going to have about 12 or 13 that are going to start to build.
Yes.
Out of those 12 or 13, you're going to have about 5 to 6 leaders.
Same like you.
And then out of those 5 to 6 leaders, you're going to have 2 to 4 big leaders. So that's really the number. And that's what we teach inside of Asira, is that you don't have to have them today, but work towards that, because what happens is you can expect Some are going to quit, some are going to sleep. Some are going to do a little bit, some are going to do a little more. And you can only effectively work in 3 to 5 lines of business, because you can't work with 40 people all the time, every day, in the same lines. You cannot, because every one of them has their own business model, correct? But if you can work with 3 to 5, then you get the big.
Sure, I have 2 main points in this conversation come to my mind right now. One was when we were sitting on limousine, you were sharing your experience about this industry and how you know. I asked you how you know about Mr. John. You told me we were together in previous platform, and you told me that we were sideline, and from sideline, I'm telling you about relationship. This point, so you will understand. They have you have good relations because you are same platform. You know each other, but Mr. John business, you are not getting any benefits, and from your side, if you promote that platform, and Mr. John is not receiving any personal benefits, financial benefits. But you told me, and Mr. John told me before 3 days before, he told me that he helped you for 1 month maybe in Asia market in Thailand, and your business explorer is huge. And so that all communities right now, you go Bangkok every 28 days, this whole community is because of just your teamwork. Absolutely. If they are not their own network, and John give you his 30 days because of your network development, so this is the real relationship you can see. Because of that relationship, these 2 leaders are with us, and we have the same, this kind of, you can say, system we have right now. So
this is probably one of the most powerful stories in network marketing. Yes, same company, 2 different lines of business. Each of us didn't know each other from before. But I start watching John because he's a big leader, and he's not just big leader from words, his actions. So what he does every day, we go to events, and I watch him. Wow, this guy, I don't even know him. I just know this. Wow, I like
his energy.
I like his style. I like his energy. I like how he affects so many people's lives positively. So I reached out to him, and I asked him. I said, would you, give me some time? Because at that time, I'm building a very large organization in Asia. In fact, the only organization in the whole company is under me in Asia. Now, John's market particularly is in the United States, South America, Canada. So he's very focused on that market and in Europe, and has very, very big teams, super busy. So I thought, if I could just reach out, I don't know him. He doesn't know me. We know each other as leaders. So I was able to get his attention. And I asked him if he would accompany me for maybe 1 week. I would pay for everything, come to Asia with me, and just do what he does around the world in Asia, because I really believe that the people of Asia would really benefit from John's energy and just everything John gives, because I saw the evidence. Excuse me. Everybody around him, normally, they have great success. So I thought, hey, I'm going to go where he goes. That's smart, right? I don't know. Remember, I'm a rookie. It was my first company. So I said, I'm going to follow the leadership. This is smart. So then John says yes, but he doesn't come for a week. He says, I'll come for 30 days. I said, what? Wow, 30 days. He's doing millions of dollars worth of volume every month in his own business. And then he says he's come to me. Talk about a true inspirational leader. This is a person who works for all the people. From that relationship, from that experience that we had in Asia for 30 days, we changed the course of the company. We changed the course of hundreds of thousands of people's lives. Even still today, these people are still in our network because we didn't do it for the money. We didn't do it for the fame. We didn't do it for the recognition. We did it because it made a difference in people's lives. John says all the time, we might not be able to change the whole world, but maybe together we can change one person's world.
One person. So it's enough.
That is power. Full. So you got to remember that. That's who John is. And ever since that point, I have not left John. Even in the other company, it's okay.
Yes.
But I have not left John. And when John we talked about the vision of beyond $1 billion many years ago. You know, Asira, 2 years old, get to be 3 years old in March. But we've been talking about the vision of beyond $1 billion for many years because we knew we could do that. But for us to be able to do that, we needed to have people like you. We needed to have people like you who have caught the vision.
Super. One more thing come to my mind right now. Yes, from childhood, from 10 years before, 15 years before, we listened story from Bill Gates, most successful entrepreneur, was and right now big name. And after making this huge, you can say, finance, and right now from last, you can say, many years, he's serving people. He wants to help others. That means helping others people is most, you can say, happyful moment and positive moment for you. So John also shared this story, and from your side, if you give them finance by yourself, one time you can give, 2 times you give, but here if you give them true system and educate them, then they can finance by themselves and for others. Real system, network marketing is let's try to help each other. Together we grow. Something. These messages comes from this industry like teamwork. So if your team will be earned, you will be earned. So make successful to your team leaders. But unluckily, from last 8 years, 10 years, no platform coming like a lot of, you can say, money game, ROI. They are telling we are network marketing, but they are some kind of, they are following this structure, but they are not following everything. What is real network marketing? Like Amway, like Herbalife, and say this is, you can say, amazing business. A lot of people have changed their life because of this business, and they know the power of self-development education, you know, from this. And this ecosystem from your side and John's side will be very helpful for Asian people, you can say American people, European people. They will change their lives with this ecosystem. So, dear audience, I want to tell you one thing. Mr. Steve is, you can say, he's director of this platform. Leadership, you can say, development, he's director, and he met in previous coffee business with Mr. John and worked together, but not a, you can say, like good friendship. After some working together, right now they are, you can say, here together, and with big ranks they are managing these things. So and Mr. Happy is also another, you can say, director. He's not right now, he's in Bangkok. And Steve from last 3-4 days came back from Bangkok. After, when we met first time, he was not doctor, but when he came back from Bangkok, yeah, he was doctor. And Mr. John sent me photos like gone, like, you can say, good protocol with the king, you can say, personalities, super top personalities for Bangkok. Please share your experience. How was your Bangkok, and why were you there? And what is more excitement things are coming in the platform Asira? Please share.
You know, I like what you said earlier when you talked about, you know, when in some companies,
yes,
you know, there's some unethical things that happen. But this is business.
Yes.
I mean, you look at traditional business as well. There's good business,
bad business,
and there's bad business. So treat network marketing like a business. And if you're looking for scams or you're looking for fraud, you're going to find it. But if you're looking for a company that has a solid foundation, amazing ownership, amazing leadership, products that will last forever, and a compensation plan that is highly, highly sought after and very, very lucrative when worked properly, then you can make your decision. See, what I find is this, is that sometimes people are looking for a hand out. Wrong solution, wrong idea. People should be looking for a hand up, or looking for someone who will help them to make them achieve their goals. It's like the story of the butterfly. You know the story of the butterfly and the moth? No. So, a butterfly lives in a cocoon. And then when the cocoon opens, the butterfly has to slowly come out of the cocoon. Now, during this process of them coming out, if you touch it, because maybe they're struggling, they need a little help, so I'm watching. So I touch the butterfly and I pull out, guaranteed dies. No, this is true. Nature.
Yes.
Guaranteed dies. Because the struggle is what makes the strength for the butterfly to live. You touch it, it dies. So in this industry, I treat it like that. Everybody is growing. Everybody is developing. And yes, you need help. You need an environment so you can come out and grow. But things like giving money up front and promising this and promising that and money, this is the wrong environment. And this is why so many people are falling prey to those businesses. But you just need to ask yourself one question when you're looking at companies. Who's the owner? You know, what's the leadership like? What products do they have? And what is the compensation plan? Is it fair and just? Is it something that can be paid for a long term? If you can ask those three questions and you can get the right answers, then you can be assured of making a better choice for a company to work with. Because a lot of times in life, when you have something that is sometimes too good to be true, you know why? Because it's not true. That should be a warning to you. So, you know, when we built the Asira business, we built it with people in mind. Because that is how the story of Asira will grow. You know, I learned a long time ago from one of my coaches. You know, and this is when I was younger, man. And when I was younger, I wanted fame. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be rich and famous, like a lot of people maybe do. But I had a different idea of what rich and famous meant. See, I would look at the television, I'd look at it, you know, back when I was younger, they had no internet. So I'd look at the magazines, the books, and I would say,
on TV, yes.
Yeah, I want to be like that guy. I want that guy. Oh, he looks really happy. So I modeled myself after other people's images. I learned quickly, not the right thing to do. What I realized is that my success was going to be up to me. So if I took responsibility and then I built an environment, meaning that I was open to the environment, because see, I believe there's only two things we control. We control how we feel every day. Maybe you don't feel so good today, or maybe you feel great. See, every day I always feel great because that's a choice I make. So we control how we feel, and the second thing we control, what we do about it. So some days you might not feel so great. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna be sad? You're gonna give up today? You're gonna go home and just stay in bed? Well, that's your choice. That's not what champions do. But you have that ability. Everyone does. You don't. It doesn't have to be learned. You don't have to go to school to learn how to feel. You don't have to go to school to learn to understand that you can choose to be good today. So bring that energy, and guess what happens? You're going to attract that energy. See, if you're always down, you're always, you know, feeling sorry for yourself. You know what you're going to do? You're going to attract more people like you. And do you want that? No. You need to create an environment to win, because it's your environment that's the most important. In Asira, we are a community of growth-minded people. We're a community of inclusion. You know inclusion? Inclusion means you're included, never excluded. You're always welcome. And our culture is a culture of celebration.
Celebration.
Because we celebrate. I'm celebrating you. Because you have so much potential of what you can do because of your energy with people. I can't wait for you to affect positively more than 1 million people. And you will. I know you will. I can feel it.
Sure. Okay, so time is very important right now. This is very precious time, and we are very lucky we have you with us.
Thank you.
So one more important question I will ask from your side. How this vision come in your mind? And Mr. Happy, I did not meet physical. I met in Creek when launching of this event in Blue Radisson Creek Hotel. I listened him and I met him on that point. But when I came again Dubai, he is busy in Bangkok. He is not here. How you three people's this idea, and you are doing fabulous, and this vision is for decades. how these things come to you. You are from Canada and right now you are living in Dubai and travel all over the world, Bangkok every 28 days, some other countries, and you have very busy schedule every time, everything is in system. So how this idea come to your mind? Mr. John is his founder and CEO, and you three key peoples create everything for us.
Right. Again, it comes down to, the law of attraction.
Law of attraction, 100%.
And whatever you think about, you bring about. And Mr. Happy Hartman, the other leadership development director of Asira, amazing person and has the best name I've ever heard. Because you know why? They call him Happy Hartman because he's always happy, always a big smile, and a true professional in the industry of network marketing, decades of experience. And when he, through previous relationships, connected with John and I, we created a bond. And this bond is very powerful, and the three of us are bringing the power to the people in the field. Okay. This is what's so incredible about this. Again, it's all about the relationships and previous business, relationships that we had with other people around the world. We connect with people around the world. And, when you talk about, recently, John and I just coming back from Bangkok, from Thailand, this is a country that just newly opened into the Asira family, which again is super amazing. Congratulations to all the people from Thailand. So excited for your success. Now, they've been patiently waiting because of, the situation in the world today with COVID. We were limited to travel. We could not travel, but we didn't stop. See, we made the choice of how we feel. How do I feel? I feel not so happy I can't travel, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep moving. So through technology, we stayed connected. And when the country opened and we were allowed to travel, John and I went. Happy was there too. And now we've impacted and started a brand new country with only 70 million people. But we will have now Thailand will be the center point for many other countries in Asia as we grow, because again, it's the example that we're going to be able to follow around the world. So this is another great example of wherever you are in the world, be that example. Be the example and make us come to you, because that's our culture, is we go to where the leadership has the most desire. We go. That's why we're going to go to Pakistan. That's why we're going to go to Bangladesh. That's why we're going to go to all these other countries. Oh, somebody's calling me now.
Yes. So thanks a lot for your precious time, and we are very happy, very excited. We are together right now, and I'm very happy. I have my education, and top my mentor is Mr. John, Mr. Steve, and Mr. Happy. Also, I will meet soon, and we'll discuss a lot. Happy also was in coffee business.
No. Just from the industry relationships that John had previous in companies years ago, decades ago, because they've been in businesses together. They were in another company, another juice company years ago, together, didn't know each other. Happy's primarily from Europe. He's Swiss, lives in Austria, and now lives in Thailand.
Okay, so he's living Thailand, right?
He's living in Thailand full time now
with family.
Yeah, that's where he's going to stay now.
Super. Yeah. Right now we have Switzerland.
Switzerland's where he's
Greece
from.
And Canada.
Well, there you go.
Ecosystem.
Exactly.
And
talk about the world.
Doctor is here in Dubai and in Bangkok, Asia and Europe and everything.
You have it.
No, we will travel in Asira or airplane all over the planet. A lot of things are coming.
Right, and John speaks like 5 languages. You speak a language, other people speak. So now together we speak the language of people.
Oh yes.
And that's amazing.
Okay, thanks a lot for your precious time. Mr. Steve, this was my first discussion on camera with you, and really I learned a lot. I'm very excited and goosebumps on my right now. So much things are coming, and please stay tuned with us, and we will discuss everything in next videos. And when we have most precious time, Mr. Steve, we will discuss with you. Thanks a lot, community, and let's meet in next videos. Thank you.
Bye for now.